Hello everyone, this is Blank. We are back on Stoneblock. This is one of the last videos I will probably be doing for the series for the moment, but for this one we are going to be working on the Draconic Reactor Meltdown, I guess? Sure, we can call it that. I don't know, you'll see in the title what it's actually called, but basically we're going to do the Draconic Reactors and we are going to explode them. Pretty simple, but that being said, we are also doing it in all 5 dimensions. I figured, let's start with the end, probably the most basic one, and it has the least amount of items in it, so hopefully it will not do too much damage, hopefully. But to start out, we need to get a lot of energy, and to do that, we are doing another thing of Draconic, which is the energy output thing. I don't really know what it's called, honestly. It's in here. The energy core stabilizer. Yeah. Honestly though, this is the first time I've actually made one of these. They are very useful. I just was kind of afraid to actually ever put one in my base because I was like, oh, I don't want this to explode and destroy all my heart. But that being said, very simple. I've had this running for, I want to say like maybe 10 minutes, and so far we have over 5 billion RF. And if you remember correctly, I do have a reactor over there, not just a Draconic one. We have a nuclear reactor. That does about 100 million, the capacity of this. This one can do 9.88 billion, so definitely a lot more RF. Also, just to let you guys know, this is only at the 4th tier. This goes all the way up to 8. But for this video, I figured, okay, I'm probably only going to need tier 4. So obviously this is the one we're going to use. But that being said, I'm also going to create one of these for each dimension, so I don't have to worry about, let's say, going to one dimension, setting it all up, or a Draconic one, and then finding out, oh wait, it doesn't actually load that unless you're in the dimension. So it's a little more work, but whatever, we'll get it done. But yeah, other than that, I'll just keep cranking along with this, and once it's all ready, once we get that Draconic reactor started, let's tune in over to that. Okay, so after tinkering very much so with the energy pylons, I was finally able to get this Draconic reactor started. To be honest though, it took way longer than I thought. I did not realize that I needed 2 pylons, one for input and one for output. I thought it was simply, okay, because the way it says it in the information tablet is like, okay, you have 1 pylon, you can set it to input, and then you can set it to output. So like, once you have your energy stored, you have it at input, and then once you want to take it out, you set it to output. That's not the case. The case is, you have one basically always going in, one always going out. Why? That's an excellent question. I'm not sure, but guess what? It is working. So sorry about that. Also, I'm in creative mode right now, because even though this armor is basically indestructible, I don't really want to take a chance. Just in case. Also, pretty sure that reactor is going to get destroyed. But that's alright. We'll see how this works. But yeah. Also, I just want to see. So it's working out pretty well so far. And I think basically once I destroy this, then it starts going. Yep. Explosion imminent. Estimated time until detonation. Well, no going back. I mean, technically I could just go into the end and just never come to the end again, but that's not. But anyways, let's see. 200 seconds. I don't think it really matters how many of these we have. I could probably break all of this. And we'll be fine. Yes. See how many of these I have? I was testing. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. This I'm pretty sure is going to be gone, but where do we want to be? So if you've never seen one of these explosions, they are big. It is a very large explosion. And we get to see it 5 times. Hopefully. It's the hope. Hopefully we get to see it 5 times. Will my computer allow it? That is definition. Definition. I don't even know what definition is. Definition of what we are going to see. Because, yeah, this is going to be interesting. How much time do we have left? We still have 2 minutes. Okay. Well, I'll probably just wait till we get 20 seconds. Alright, we're at 25 seconds. Let's back up just a little bit. I'm pretty sure this is going to be gone. Fortunately, there was liquid in here, so that's probably not a smart thing on my part, but I wasn't sure how best to do it. Probably got like 10 seconds left, so let's just wait and see. Hopefully, this does not end in destruction. Well, that's technically destruction. And it's such a cool thing. And that's... honest, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, it's absolute destruction, don't get me wrong, but... like, look at that. That's... ooh, that's gonna be a lot of frame rate. But, I mean... it destroyed our... it's absolutely destroyed our nuclear reactor. I kind of figured that. It did less damage than I thought it would. I thought, like, we would just absolutely have this whole entire area destroyed. Okay. I guess that means it'll probably be more of a explosion upwards then, possibly. Just based on, like, this one right here. That's not too bad, actually. But very interesting. This is but yeah, now we can see destroyed, and then so it even went all the way out here. So that's actually let's see. That's probably about oops. Let's see, I'd say anywhere from, might be like a 250 block radius, roughly. Because that was for a reactor. Let's see, that's another like 50-ish blocks. Could be about 250, yeah. 250 blocks. Wow, these actually survived. I feel like these just didn't load, and that's why. But now we have floating blocks that you would not be able to see otherwise. Floating Ender Hive. Very nice. Alright. Well, that one went off without too many problems. So let's go over to the Nether next, and we'll set that up and start the countdown. Alright, as you guys can tell, we are in the Nether now, and we have just gotten everything set up. Got the nuclear reactor set up, I got the energy reactor up, and now I got the Draconic reactor set up. So unfortunately it does take a little bit of time to set each and every one up, but it is now working. And if we go to one of these, it should start it. And there we go. Now we are calculating this. I figured we're doing this. Ooh, got mermaids. I figured, like, alright, we're doing this. We might as well go right next to another fortress. Why not? Make sure you stay clear, guest, or you'll get caught in the blast. Will it actually take out the entire fortress? Maybe. Wow, frame rates are gone. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, 0 frames. Okay. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Maybe see. Oh wow, there are 0 frames. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna handle. I mean, we got the end. Alright, let's see if I go any further. Yeah, this is... There are no frames. Oh, I wonder if it's the chunk loading. That might be it. Yeah, I probably should remember for other stuff. Turn that off. Yeah, I'm gonna try to... Oh, this is not working. Wow, this is really dumb. Okay, there's the reactor. We can just get to the chunk building. That might help us. Because right now we are working on 0 frames. It might crash. It might definitely crash. Oh wow, I don't know where I am. That's the thing, it says frame rate and then it doesn't say frame rate. Okay. So if I look towards that, no frame rate. Okay. I'm gonna try to get there. I'm guessing the explosion happened already. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 0 frames. 1 frame. 10 frames. Surprised we could see it all the way from here. And there goes a lot of stuff. Okay, now we have frames. Yeah, sorry if that was a little bit laggy or stuff for you guys. Okay, let's turn this off. Deactivate that. That should help. Let's go to this, deactivate this. That should help. Oh, and then let's turn off that chunk loading. Maybe that'll help. That, oh boy. Wow, that's... I don't think there's a nether fortress anymore over here. Oh, no, there's a little bit. Little bit of nether fortress. Wow. Okay, this was a much bigger explosion than the end. Yeah, because if you saw, we were up here, and it actually went all the way down to the lava, and actually deleted some of the lava sources. Enough to where there's mobs can actually spawn there. Huh. And that's actually cool. You can see the pyrotheums not being able to mix with the lava. Very interesting. So, a little bit laggy. I figured that going into this. I figured the end would be the easiest one out of all 5 dimensions. I kind of figured the nether would be a little bad, just because of the entities and the chunk. So the chunk loading, I think that was something I could have dealt with a little bit better. But honestly, not too bad overall. I know I wasn't there in the center of it, but I mean, we see the result. It's destroyed. Like, I can go all the way up to the roof because that's bedrock. Now, I am in creative since I can break bedrock, but yeah, no, that is actually crazy. It seemed like this one was bigger than the one in the end. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but like, we go all the way over here, it is still destroyed. It doesn't go till, yeah, right over here. That's actually insane. But yeah, hopefully you guys like, at least like this explosion. I know, obviously, lagging, absolutely, 100%, so my bad. Hopefully I'll learn for the next one, because the next one we're going to do is the Deep Dark. Hopefully that doesn't go too bad. Alright, let's head on over there. Alright everyone, we are now in the Deep Dark dimension. As you can hear by the sound, we have everything hopefully set up. Yeah, I have the reactors going, I have the energy one, the nuclear, and now the Draconic. And let's just get right to it. If we break this block. Well, that didn't work. Oh, time to go to the drawing board. I'll probably catch up with you guys a little bit later once we, I guess, get it fully set up. Take two. Okay, take two. Let's see if we can finally get to work on this one. This took way too long to go up, but there we go. Up and down to no frames. This time though, we're just gonna slowly go back. And we're just gonna wait here. So let's just speed up that process and wait for that explosion. Satisfying effect it has. Wouldn't you guys agree? But server backup starting. That's actually kind of funny how you have that. Ooh, okay. Let's see. What's our damage looking like? You know? Not as bad as I thought, but wow, is that just completely white? It's just blasted. And how far? Wow, actually. See, I think that's probably the most interesting one we've had so far. Because here's the center, but the center actually has the lowest height level compared to everywhere else. Which is actually kind of fascinating. Oh, there's even a pocket up here. But yeah, that's very interesting. Let's see what we got going on there. Is that like water blocks? Then water blocks are just on fire. Or no, this is oil. That makes sense. Well, this is actually kind of crazy. Because it was, like, obviously the deep dark is kind of just blasts white light. When... Let's take this off. Take the helmet off. Maybe we'll be able to see a little bit more once we get rid of that night vision effect. 2, 1. Nope, it's just dark then. But I mean, we can at least see all the lit up stuff a little bit better. Look how many lucky blocks there were, or chance cubes, just all around. But yeah, alright. That's, well, that concludes the Deep Dark one. Honestly, probably my favorite explosion so far. I know the Nether was pretty interesting with all the, like, Ardite or other blocks that were just kind of floating there. But I think the lava all the lava that was just kind of pouring down took away from how cool it was. While this one, we have all the chance cubes, which are just floating about, which I think is actually very cool. Plus we have the sky, or not the sky, we don't have bedrock, so we can see just what that looks like. But that being said, let's go on over to the overworld, or the mining dimension, I should say, and we can see how that looks. Alright guys, so as I'm in the mining dimension, we are near a village. I figured, alright, the thing that's in the mining dimension are the villages, so let's just place it right here. This thing is still warming up though. As you can see, we have constant field strength. It needs to be at 50%, or we are there. We need the energy saturation at 50%, and then once this goes up to, once this is at 50%, the core temperature starts going up to 2000. Once it hits 2000 degrees, then we can remove one of them and one of the stabilizers, and that will cause the Draconic reactor to go ballistic, I guess. But yeah, it's just kind of giving you guys a little update on how this kind of works. It's a very simple process. It just takes a lot of time, and plus I'm not creating a huge reactor. So it's just it's a slow and steady process. I can always wait. I actually waited for the energy reactor or condenser, whatever it is, till it got to like 150 million, and even then that just got us to like up to 50% here, and then I think up to like 20% or so here, and it's like, all right, gotta wait another 30-some%, and then gotta wait for the core temperature to get to 2000. That being said though, like if you guys want to, like if you're in a modded pack and you want to do a Draconic reactor, I don't necessarily say it's a bad thing, but I think the energy condensers or energy reactors or whatever they're called, yeah, the energy core reactor thingy, I think they're far better. They produce a lot more, or at least they don't produce more, but they store a lot more energy. So if you have a nuclear reactor plus the energy reactor, I think that's actually a very good combo, because then you can store all your energy within the energy one, and then it will supply your entire base, and you don't have to worry about running out of energy. Kind of wish I had thought of that along the line when I was doing the whole chaotic core thing, but oh well. We're here, and for another pack I'd probably do it if that energy core reactor isn't another pack. But for now, let's just skip on over to when we're about to set this one off. Alright, everyone. It's finally charged up, so let's get right on into it. And here we go. Obviously, with the reactors, as you've seen, it calculates for anywhere from like 30 seconds to a minute. And then you have 200 seconds after that, so you got... Honestly, this whole entire thing takes about like 4 minutes, roughly. But, let's see, where is probably the best... Honestly, right here is a good viewing spot. Not too far away, but also close enough. So obviously we are in the mining dimension, so we're not going to have anything above, since above us is sky. So no destruction there, so it's all going to be the ground. So it will be interesting to see how far below it goes and how far out it goes. I mean, for the most part, it should be the same as all the other dimensions, which is about 200 blocks or so, roughly, but we'll just wait and see. And we just disappeared from existence. Until we load back in. Until we load back in. Wow. We don't even register. We cannot even see ourselves. Did not know that, but very interesting. So, I mean, to be expected, the village, completely gone. Just absolutely completely gone. Some plants even, like we saw with the end dimension, just some plants are just floating, a tree is floating even. Not too bad. Even some beehives survived. Very nice. What was that? The coal or the oil? So oil, which is starting to run. There it goes. Okay, I was about to say, like, it'd be kind of odd if it just wasn't rendering, it wasn't going anywhere. Ooh, there was a little cave system. What? Have we started? Oh, there we are again. Hello. But yeah, so that does it for the mining dimension. That means we have one dimension left, which is the overworld, which is the stone world, which I guess is the overworld, but it's like it's Stoneblock, so we just call it the stone world, and then we will be almost done. Also, if you guys are hearing music right now, you think I would know better than this at this point, but I forgot to include the game audio for the first half of this recording and stuff. You would think I'd be better at this, but every now and then I forget to adjust the audio and, well, update the, make sure the game audio is actually recording. So apologies on that, but now that it's at least here for the last two, Actually, that got pretty close to the reactor and stuff. Also, I guess good to mention. So we'll deactivate this, and that's what it looks like when it's not activated. Pretty simple. Draconium blocks on top, and then it's redstone in the middle, and then on the very center is the energy core. So obviously, if you have any draconium stuff, you can look into it, and it's worth a read. Or read, look at. There's probably plenty of tutorials online. But yeah, let's get set up in the stone world, and for you guys, I'll catch back in just a sec. Alright everyone, we are finally just about there. Another 30 seconds or so until this gets to 2000, then we can break one of these stabilizers, wait another 4 minutes or so, and finally have our final reactor meltdown in the stone world or overworld, whatever you want to call it. And there we are. And there that goes. So I am definitely very far away from my base. I'm sure you might have been wondering, like, are you far enough? Yeah, I'm at like 138 in positive. My base is somewhere in the negative. It's like negative 1,000. So, I'm told my whole entire game is freezing. Second, it might. Hopefully, it doesn't crash. Come on, just one more, and then we can finally never do this again. There we go. Okay. Okay. So in the video you can probably see that I kind of just cut to this because I got about 0 frames per second for a good solid 10 minutes plus. So here's the aftermath. I know it would have been nice to get the whole entire destruction, but I was like, my computer was seriously pausing. It'd be like, now we're spawning for a good solid 10 minutes. I was like, yeah, I might crash my computer. So I'm like, alright, just go back, stare at a wall, and hope everything goes well. And I'm like, alright, we at least can see the aftermath. Pretty much more or less what we thought. Just a lot more definitive, I guess, is the way to put it. We can see the entire, which actually kind of made some interesting destruction on the side. So you have like these weird, I don't know why they were like these weird pillars on the side, but interesting. But yeah, very cool how it was done, I will say that. And this thing actually is very large. Like the entire dome. We can't, I'm not going to up my render distance at this point, but it's a fairly large. And then, so, did not go all the way. I think this goes to like 1,000 positive, so I mean, so let's see, right here is the end of it. That's 490x. And if we go all the way across, we are at negative 141. So this is like a 500 block radius. That is definitely insane. That being said, this is another, yeah, it's still lag, because obviously the pyrotheum is flowing, so that is going to cause some lag. But that's alright. Let's just... But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know some parts were probably sped up or like cut, like this last one. Definitely, it would have been nice to see the explosion, but there was no way my computer was going to handle that. So sorry about that. Maybe if I get a full PC in the future, maybe I can do this again. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video at the very least. Feel free to leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you are new. I do always appreciate that, and I will see you all in the next video. And that being said, there will be one more video. I did promise you guys that, so there will be one more, and I will see you all in the next one. See you guys.